similar to Mastodon. So Reddit, regarding the Reddit stuff, so you took privacy guides private, and you guys also
Yep.
recently opened Lemmy. So
Yes.
what is that about? I logged in and I thought it looked kind of underdeveloped, but what's it like?
It's
Not yours,
definitely
just the
pretty
platform in general.
Lemmy itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty bare bones, but I would say that's part of the appeal. For example, like, well, I'll tell you what Lemmy is first. Lemmy is basically a federation of servers, a lot like Mastodon, that all talk to each other. It's just that the format is different from Mastodon. Instead of microblogging like Mastodon and Twitter, it's more of a discussion format like Reddit. So you can post text posts, you can post links to Lemmy, you can post images, and there's a discussion format that's threaded, and it's very much like Reddit comments. So with all of the changes to Reddit lately, a lot of people have been switching to Lemmy because it's that decentralized federated alternative that we've been talking about that has a lot of advantages, just like Mastodon. And in fact, it speaks the same language as Mastodon in the sense that you could open a Lemmy post or a comment, you could copy the link to that comment and put it in Mastodon, and you can reply directly from Mastodon. So you don't even need like a Lemmy account in order to interact with a post that you see. Maybe you just browse every once in a while. You don't need to, and you just want to leave a comment like once a month or something. You don't need a full account. You don't need to be on there every day. But if you see something that you have an opinion on, you can post that from a client like Mastodon that you already have instead of signing up for another account on another service. Pretty much all the same advantages that we talked about earlier as far as moderation, as far as like control over your data. All of that was all of that was the reason that we are trying it out at Privacy Guides. It's on a server that I run to see if maybe that's an alternative to our subreddit, because speaking for Privacy Guides here, our subreddit is a huge community. It's probably our biggest community that we run. And a lot of great people, helpful people posting news, asking questions, helping out. And we really need to be looking for a replacement to that because of all of the changes that Reddit's making, right?
Right. Yeah, it's a big decision you guys made to do the blackout. That is probably your core platform.
As far as like Lemmy's design, I think it's a huge advantage over like Reddit, for example, at least the new Reddit redesign, because it's very minimal, but it's very responsive in the sense that you can use it on pretty much any platform. So like the web app, for example, on mobile is excellent, whereas with Reddit, it's basically unusable, right? So that's the kind of thing where like, if you're making a product like Lemmy that's supposed to be user first, community first, and not profit first, and not like centralized control first like Reddit, you can make these platforms that actually work really well on a lot of people's devices. It works really well on your phone. And the only reason we don't see that with other apps is because, not because it's impossible, but because they just don't want to do it, right?